Jumla fi'liya means a sentence starting with a verb. That is known as jumla fi'liya. Al-jumlatu allati tabda'u bil-fi'li. That is the Arabic definition. And also we can add a sentence that starts with a verb is called a verbal sentence. Okay? And also it should contain a verb, a subject, and sometimes an object. Okay? Object is not compulsory to make a jumla fi'liya, but sometimes it comes. Okay? But verb and subject, they are compulsory for making a verbal sentence. Clear it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, ذهب الولد. ذهب الولد. ذهب الولد is a verbal sentence. Why ذهب الولد is a verbal sentence? What is the meaning of ذهب الولد? The boy wrote. Okay. So why ذهب الولد is a verbal sentence?
Because it's starting with a verb.
Yeah, it started with a verb. Which one is verb? ذهب. And
Isn't dhahaba went?
ذهب means oh. That's a mistake. Okay. The boy went. Okay. So that's the meaning. The boy went. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Janvi, for reminding the mistake. Okay. So ذهب went. Waladu fa'il, the boy. Okay. So when the fi'il and fa'il came together in a sentence, we can definitely call that sentence as a verbal sentence. So in this example, ذهب is a verb, fi'il, and al-waladu is the doer, fa'il. Okay? Yeah. And also, verbs are divided into transitive and intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs and transitive verbs. In transitive verbs, there won't be maf'ul, but in transitive verbs, there will be maf'ul. Okay? The doer will be accompanied by an object also. Look at this. Katabal waladu ad-darsa. Look at the example. Katabal waladu ad-darsa. What is kataba? The boy wrote the chapter. What is kataba? Wrote. Okay. Kataba, wrote. That is verb. Verb means fi'il. Waladu, subject. That means fa'il. Darsa, object. That means maf'ul. Clear that?
Yes, sir.
Kataba fi'il, waladu fa'il, darsa maf'ul. Okay? Okay. So in this example, there is an object maf'ul along with a doer. Along with a doer, there is an object. Okay? Yeah. And the doer should be in nominative case and the object should be in accusative case. Do you know that nominative case, accusative case, and genitive case, everything?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know nasb, raf'a, jar, nasb, everything?
Yes, sir.
You have not studied. Okay. So I'll show you something. I had just taught it for the 10th batch students. I think it's available here. Okay. So look here. Nominative case means raf'a. Nominative case means raf'a.
Rafa.
Okay. Lamma. That's simple. You know what is lamma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is called a raf'a. So when a word comes with the nominative case, when a word comes with the nominative case, lamma at the end. Look at this. Mudarrisun. Mudarrisun means teacher. Mudarrisun means teacher. Okay. So look at this. Mudarrisun. It ends with a lamma. Okay. Or yaktubu. Yaktubu. It ends with a lamma, right? Yaktubu ends with a lamma. Is it? So
Yes, sir.
here we can say that yaktubu is and mudarrisun are nominative case because it ends with a lamma. Yaktubu and mudarrisun ends with a lamma.
Oh,
Okay. So nominative case means raf'a. Okay.
ends with Dhamma.
Yeah, which is something ends with a lamma.
Lam.
Okay. Yeah. And then accusative case. Accusative case means nasb. What is nasb? Something ends with a fatha. Like if we say kataba, not kataba, like yeah. What is the word? Like ra'aytul walada. Okay. Walada is nominative case. Why? Sorry, accusative case. Why? Because
Because there is Fatha.
yeah, it ends with the fatha. That's why it ends with the fatha. Yeah. Then genitive case. That means jarr. Jarr ends with the kasra. Ra'aytul walada fil madrasati. If you say madrasati is genitive case. Why? Because it ends with kasra. Okay. And like lam yadrib, it's gessive case because it ends with the sukun. Okay, we will study it in detail. I just gave you an idea about it. Okay, so what we said is like the doer should be in nominative case and the object should be in accusative case. Doer should be in nominative case and the object should be in accusative case. Understood that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah. Sir. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Katabal waladu ad-darsa. If we take this example, kataba is verb. This is verb. And subject. Waladu is subject. that is nominative case because it ends with lamma. Okay, and darsa, its object, it's accusative case because it ends with
Fatha.
fatha. Okay, okay. And verbal sentence doesn't start with a plural and dual verb. Verbal sentence doesn't start with a plural and dual verb. For example, how do you say the students wrote in Arabic? The students wrote. How do you say it in Arabic? You can't say كتب الطلاب. كتب الطلاب. كتب الطلاب means the students wrote. Okay. كتب الطلاب, the students. Here طلاب singular or plural? Plural. So you don't start this sentence with the katabu because tulabu is plural. That's why you have to the verb also should be plural. Don't do that. Okay. All the verbal sentence starting with the singular verb. Okay. But if you say at-tullabu, the students, when you bring tullabu in the beginning, okay, like at-tullabu katabu, at that time you have to use katabu. Okay, katabu. But a verbal sentence doesn't start with what? Plural or dual verb. Okay. Now let's learn about Kana and its sisters. Kana and its sisters. Okay. The verb Kana and its sisters are special verbs in the Arabic language. Okay. They are the special verbs in the Arabic language. They start the nominal sentence. Okay. So actually we studied Jumla Fi'aliya. Okay. It starts with the verbal sentence. But there is Jumla Ismiya, that it starts with the nominal sentence. Okay. Nominal sentence. So nominal sentence means it starts with the noun. Nominal sentence means that it starts with the noun. So Kana enters in a nominal sentence. Kana enters where? In a nominal sentence. So they start Kana and its sisters. Not only Kana. Okay, this is Kana. Kana. Okay, this is Kana. And it has many sisters. It has many sisters. Okay? Yeah. So, start a nominal sentence and cause the subject to be their ism. Okay, subject. So there will be two nouns after Kana. Two nouns will be coming after Kana. The first noun will be ism with a lamma. Lamma means which case? Accusative case, nominative case, genitive case, genitive case. Which case? Nominative case. Okay. And cause the predicate. Predicate means the second noun. Okay. To be their khabar. So the second noun will be their khabar with a fatha or in its end. Okay. Understood that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like for example, I'll show you with an example. Like a Kana. This is a nominal sentence. Like Yeah, Khalid. Khalidun. Khalidun. Talibun. Khalidun Talibun. That means Khalid is a student. Okay. So if Kana enters in Khalid, if Kana enters in Khalid, it will be like Kana Khalidun Taliban. Kana Khalidun Taliban. It will be like Kana Khalidun Taliban. Okay. What will be the meaning? Kana Khalidun Taliban.
Khalid was a student.
Yeah, was a student. And look at the change happened when Kana entered in a sentence. Kana entered in a sentence. Khalidun is nominative case with a lamma. But Talibun, it was nominative case, but it became accusative case. It became what? Accusative case. Okay? It became now accusative case. So that's what is happening. Okay? Like when Kana enters in a sentence, the first noun will be nominative case and the second noun will be accusative case. Not only for Kana. Okay? These are the sisters of Kana. Many sisters are there. These are the major sisters of Kana. Okay, just read it. Who are they? Sara, Asbaha, Lalla, Bata, Allah, Amsa. Okay, there are many like Mazala, Mabariha, Munfaka, Leisa. There are many. Okay, yeah. So all the sisters do the same function of Kana. They do the same function of Kana. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so look here. Instead of Kana, it was Sara. So Sara Khalidun. Sara Khalidun. Sara Khalidun. Taliban. Taliban. Okay, just like Kana, you have to give the first noun nominative case, second noun accusative case. Okay, clear everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once again, let's what we studied now. Jumla fi'liya, verbal sentence. Verbal sentence means a sentence that starts with a verb is called a verbal sentence. Okay, yeah. What does a verbal sentence contain?
Verb, subject, and object.
Object.
Sometimes object.
Okay. Example for a verbal sentence. Example for a verbal sentence. Yeah. Zahabal waladu. Okay. What is zahaba? What is waladu?
Zahaba is
Went.
Zahaba, that's a meaning. What is zahaba?
the verb.
It's a verb. Zahaba is a verb. Okay, waladu.
It's a noun.
It's file. File. Okay. Yeah. And then we studied. Yeah. File should be what case? Which case file should be? Accusative case, nominative case, genitive case, gestative case. Which one?
Accusative.
File should be nominative case.
Yeah.
Okay. And darsa should be
Accusative.
accusative case. Okay. And then we studied about Kana and its sisters. What is the function of Kana?
Past tense.
Yeah, Kana enters in a nominal sentence. What happens if Kana enters in a nominal sentence?
The subject. No, wait. The
Yeah.
object will be changed to accusative case.
Yeah, the subject of Kana will be nominative case and the predicate of Kana will be
Accusative.
accusative case. So now let's have a look how this lesson is applicable in the first lesson. Okay, so if we look into the exercises, we can see the examples using Kana. Okay, كان والدي رجلا تقيا صرت أول من طار إلى آفاق السماء. We can see these sentences in the first lesson. So now look. Okay. كان المطر شديدا. كان المطر شديدا. So كان came before المطر شديد, and so it became مطر nominative case, شديدا accusative case. Okay, صار الجو معتدلا. Okay, صار came in front of الجو معتدل, so جو اسم of صار became nominative case, and معتدلا خبر of صار became accusative case. Okay, مطر اسم of كان شديدا خبر of كان. Okay, القط نائم. كان القط نائما. So القط نائم should be transformed as kana using kana. So it became kana القط نائما. And here we have to uh, understand something, that al-jaridatu mufidatun. Okay, so this is a female sentence. So when it is a female sentence, we have to use kanat instead of kana. We have to use kanat. Okay, instead of kanat. Instead of kana, we have to use kanat. Okay. So kanatil jaridatu mufidatan. الشارع مزدحم. كان الشارع مزدحما. Okay, it should be مزدحما like this. Okay, when kana enters. Al-bintu mujtahidatun. Female sentence should be kanatil bintu mujtahidatan. Okay. Al-jabu baridun. Kana al-jabu baridan.